A good parking spot is always very desirable. And believe it or not, good parking spots here in Wallingford are at the center of a boiling controversy. Even though they had an election here last week like everyone else, they're having another one today, just on this parking lot issue. There are more campaign signs urging people to vote yes or no on the parking lot issue than there were for all of the political campaigns in town last week. Here's what it's all about. This parking lot behind a block of business buildings on North Main Street in the center of town.
Our town council approved $500,000 to be spent on the lot we're standing in, which is privately owned, and maintain it for 30 years. In these economic times, we felt there was better use of the money.
That's it, $500,000 to repave and improve this lot. Not to buy it, just to repave and refigure it while the private owners keep the deed to it.
They're required to have and maintain a certain amount of parking, and now for government to stand in and say, you know, we're going to take over that responsibility for you, I just think is generally and principally wrong.
And that principle helped residents put the question on the ballot and is bringing out hundreds of voters here today. The longtime Republican mayor here says this is nothing but an economic development project that will greatly help Wallingford's downtown area because street parking is at a minimum.
There are improvements that will be made, but we have negotiated 30-year leases with the property owners. For 30 years, they will not be able to tell the public, you can't come in here.
Further complicating this for voters is that a yes vote kills the plan, meaning you are voting to repeal the deal. A no vote means no repeal. The deal approved by the town council to spend the money on the parking lot stands. The opponents note that the town owns 2.7 acres of land on the other side of North Main Street. Make a fine parking lot, and they'd feel a lot better if their tax money were spent there instead of here. In Wallingford, Mark Davis, News 8.